Big news! Minecraft just announced the date of Minecraft Live. It's going to be September 27th at this time around the world. That is a Saturday, 2 weeks from now, which is incredibly exciting. But did you know they also gave us a brand new menu in the new preview? And even crazier, that isn't the biggest change they made. Minecraft is moving to an entirely new architecture, and we're going to talk about everything that's gone down today. But first, hello, I'm @Cat, and you can subscribe, by the way, to get more Minecraft news like this daily on your homepage. I have now gotten back from my Maritime Canada trip. It was a lot of fun, but let's get right into this one, because this Minecraft news video is going to come to you in 5 separate parts, and let's get started with the first one, because the name of this preview isn't that notable. I mean, it's got a lot of 1s and 2s and means nothing to anyone who doesn't know it already, but the huge bit is what you'll find at the top of the screen next to it, because previously, where it would say Windows UWP build, that's Universal Windows Program, you now can see that it says Windows GDK build. This is Minecraft's first ever GDK build, and this has huge ramifications for lots of the rest of the game, and we'll talk about what some of those are after we talk about the big one that you'll notice in the game, the UI change, which is the brand new Minecraft menu. This is the new menu and is the first of the notable changes I want to talk about today, because this is how Minecraft is going to look when you press pause. The biggest notable difference between this and the old one, which looks like this and is very centered, is that you can now see things if they're in the center of your view, but also you can see that the menu is very much condensed into a few little buttons in the corner here. To be clear, this isn't actually how the menu will look for most people, because I play at GUI scale -2. Most people play with Minecraft looking like this, at least when they first get it, and you can see it's a very touch-friendly menu, but one which allows you to see what is directly in front of you, something which many pause screens and many ways of freezing Minecraft to do other things kind of leave behind. Look at this. I want to look at the map while also doing other things, but I just can't do it right now. So with that said, we're actually going to turn down this GUI scale, because it's Minecraft's default, but unless you're playing with the screen directly in front of your eyes, or on a touch phone or something, I just can't deal with it. But what I can deal with are all the other changes in this beta and preview. So again, most of these aren't directly related to the GDK, just like the menu, but they are very interesting nonetheless, because this is a update which will give new textures for the Copper Lantern and Copper Torch. This is the update coming out after the Copper Age, to be clear, and so the Copper Age will launch with the old Copper Torch model and the old Copper Lantern model, but it will change to have these after the first bug fix comes out. Very, very nice. It will also change so that copper golems, statues, shields, decorated pots, and maps will glow when they are in glow frames. This is something that I just assumed, you look at enough bugs and you're like, does Minecraft intend for that or not? The answer is no, and it's so good looking when you have a map in a glow item frame that it makes me think that maybe I should put mine in there. Speaking of things I'm going to do with mine, if you've ever considered having nausea and playing vibrant visuals, you probably shouldn't. Here's how questionable that looks before, but now it looks like this, which is still kind of funky, but I think at least slightly better. Let's now clear that effect. Isn't it kind of weird to go from nausea to not, to talk about the glass blocks and panes being transparent when you're up close to them. So previously, if you got up close to, say, a purple stained glass, it would be as purple as if you were at a distance, but now Minecraft has an effect which slowly applies transparency. They're doing this for lots of things recently, it seems to be a big push, but slowly you'll have transparency come in to the point where, as you can see, next to this stained glass block, I can see basically perfect through it. If you look at the very top of your screen here, you can see some pink crosses are forming. It's like 90% transparency, but still an absolutely huge change to say. This will work with every single color of stained glass, by the way. As you can see, yellow becomes not very yellow. Red becomes, they all become transparent, I guess you can say. Although they still haven't fixed signs rendering in front of things that are in front of them, but that's an issue for a different time. They have, however, fixed the way that leads apply to the copper golem body instead of his head. Previously, again, I feel like, given how much we all love the copper golem, Minecraft included based on that trailer, it's kind of weird that we've been torturing them by pulling them around by their lightning rod. I mean, I'm just assuming because it's a large appendage that's like clear. It looks like it would hurt to be pulled from there. I'm pretty sure they don't like it, but now we're going to get to the point where you will pull them in a nice way. Isn't that great? By the way, you can see a little bit of that transparency as I push the copper golem here, and yeah, it's nice that now you don't have to choose between actually moving your copper golem, by torturing him, or being nice to him. You can do both at the same time, because the copper golem loves to be pulled. He loves to walk around the Minecraft world, it seems. Anyway, tadpoles have also been changed. Previously, they would have looked like this, and now they look like this. Oh, yeah, it's cool. It's weird how many changes happen like that between Bedrock and Java that don't get caught until this time later, but it's nice that they do get fixed. Also, copper chests are now labeled correctly in their GUI, and yeah, that's wonderful, I guess we could say. But what's most interesting about this preview is not the fact that they're mostly here to fix bugs that are already in the update, which, you know, there's an update coming out for Minecraft. We'll talk about it at the end, the Copper Age. It's currently in certification, probably just about finished. But what's interesting is that that update is going to have some bugs like these ones and more that will need to be fixed. And so it's interesting that they're working on fixing those bugs now, even though the update itself hasn't come out. But such is the nature of Minecraft Bedrock development. Speaking of Minecraft Bedrock development, let's talk about the third interesting change, and this one is related to Minecraft's new reconfiguring of the Windows platform. Basically, Minecraft for Windows previously was running, so the UWP to GDK move is huge, and to simplify this as broadly as I can, because every time I try to simplify something like, oh yeah, it's 121, 121, 21, you know, like it's like, okay, yeah, trying to simplify things at a certain point gets too complicated. So Windows UWP was the popular way that Microsoft wanted people to make Windows programs back in like 2015, around the time of Windows 10, and it was considered to be fairly effective in some ways back then, but for years now, Microsoft has not recommended making those, but Minecraft has still been a UWP, and so now they're moving to be a GDK. This is a huge change to how the application will run, but it has some huge benefits for the end user, and let's talk about some of those right now. What are the benefits of Minecraft moving to GDK? I don't know on a technical level how good this will be for them, but it sounds like a lot. But as an end user, you can now minimize the game. Look, I'm going to minimize the game right now. You can see it's like frozen, but it's not having to restart when I reboot it up. That is incredible. You can now launch multiple, you know, because it's not a UWP, you can have multiple copies of it running at the same time, so you can play Minecraft with yourself on the same PC. Niche use case, but still very cool. And I think another kind of cool one is the fact that they're moving the file path to be more similar to Java. Again, if you know what I'm talking about here, the Java file path is hidden in app data. It's a nightmare to find, and then the Minecraft Bedrock data is hidden in a separate folder that's a separate nightmare to find. Now, if you want to find Minecraft, Java and Minecraft Bedrock, they're in the same folder, just in different folders. One's called Minecraft and one's called Minecraft Bedrock Preview, and so eventually that will happen for the base game, making it easier to modify, add save files, copy, backup, all that sort of stuff. This is a genuinely very good change. However, it does come with its own set of downsides, so let's now talk about the downsides of this as an end user. The first is that it seems as though people cannot get access to this without reinstalling the game. Maybe that one will be fixed by next week's beta, but yeah, my editors could not get access to this. I asked a lot of other people, other YouTubers had the same issues, and so this beta and preview came out yesterday, but I've only got it at 5 PM today by reinstalling and installing Minecraft several times, and that was made even worse because also they have Newt support for custom launchers. If you want to use a Minecraft launcher that isn't the Minecraft launcher, nope, can't do that anymore, it's gone. This is because I think to like broadly oversimplify something from Smokey Stack, who is someone I trust on these matters, basically Minecraft have nuked the access to the actual files themselves for those launchers, and so launchers just cannot work right now. And is that going to be fixed? We'll have to see going forwards, but for now, the upsides are that you can run Minecraft, it will work better, and you can close it, open it, you can run it multiple times, but you can't use a third-party launcher anymore. So, a little bit of good, a little bit of bad. But if you dislike all of those things, just remember, the new menu is here and isn't it cool? Also, yeah, the new friend screen is also in here, just for what it's worth, but this should come out before that point. Oh yeah, look at that. We can see who's playing Minecraft and join them. Except they're all playing Minecraft regular, and I'm playing the preview, which is just sad. Anyway, speaking of things that are sad, let's go now into the last section of this video, and we can leave behind our trial chamber, and I guess we'll get some fun building done as we talk about the final one for today. The Copper Age is an update that is 100% complete on the Bedrock version of the game and 99.9% complete on the Java, which should imply an update that is coming out soon, and that has been our prediction till now, because as you might recall from the start of the video, assuming you aren't just hearing this for the first time, if you are, wake up. I hope you're enjoying, I hope you enjoyed that nap you just had, but September 27th is when Minecraft Live is going to be happening, and usually at Minecraft Live they share the new game drop, as they've said in their own announcement. There's going to be an unannounced upcoming game drop, which will be revealed at Minecraft Live, but they also like to give fresh info about the current game drop, and that is going to be the one which is obviously the Copper Age, but that means that the Copper Age can't be coming out too long before or after Minecraft Live, because otherwise it would already be, you know, not to say old news, but it would already be something that is out there. Given that the Minecraft Live trailer featured so heavily copper golems, even, by the way, copper golems going underwater, isn't that interesting? Underwater coming back again, but they featured copper golems so heavily that it'd be weird for them not to talk about the Copper Age during the show, and so it's very likely that the Copper Age will release after it, if not just before, meaning that now, instead of the Copper Age coming out on September 16th, like we previously predicted, I would say that September 30th is the most likely date, with the 23rd being a close contender. It's also entirely possible they release it on a Saturday, it's just much less likely because Minecraft updates tend to release on Tuesdays. And so when can you expect all of the brand new Copper Drop items, of which there are so many? The answer is not this week, almost guaranteed. This is the week where it will be likely finished on Java and where it will be ready to go on Bedrock, but they're not going to release it until the timing is right, and the answer to when is the timing is right is at the end of this month. And so there is the big exciting update for you, and if you want to know about the other big exciting update, like the literal big exciting update that the exciting update is about, I've got to say that I am leaning more and more towards an ocean drop. Not because we see these copper golems in the trailer, that could literally just be them having fun, but because Minecraft posted on WhatsApp a couple of little teasers, you know, like a couple of little ocean-related polls, and this could all be nothing. Just keep that in mind. It could be that Minecraft have just decided to talk about the oceans a bunch, but I think that an updated Aquatic V2 as a drop does seem like our single most likely contender, and yeah, I'm excited to find out if that's real on September the 27th. That is a Saturday, and I've got a live stream linked down below that will have a countdown timer if you want to watch it with me. It's often fun to do the live commentary as we go. I like to watch the show, and every year hundreds of you join me, so if you'd like to do it that year, consider going down there and hitting, I think it's called the notify me button, and you get a reminder when it comes out, or you can go back to the page to find out how long it will be. Currently we are just under 17 days. Woo, isn't that exciting? But what's really interesting, just as a final point here, because I know a lot of you care about Minecraft Live, did you know it's pre-recorded? This is something they've admitted, but I think that it was recorded this week. A lot of things have been showing up on Reddit of people going to their offices and seeing that there is important filming, or, you know, you cannot disturb them, an important event is in progress. But even more interesting, a lot of YouTubers, what you might call special guests, have suddenly started appearing at the Mojang headquarters with no real explanation of what they're doing there. This is Shovels, this is Tubbo, and this is Mogswamp, and just as a fun fact, I've met in passing two of these three people. I haven't met Mogswamp, amazingly, despite the super flat connection. I'll have to fix that apparently. But what's interesting is, yeah, you can see that this is you know, like a bunch of YouTubers suspiciously going to Sweden. I would suspect that you'll see them in the after show or the pre-show or maybe even the main show. But yeah, I would just say that that's a nice little bonus as someone who likes, you know, YouTubers. I think that, yeah, actually, you know, I think that YouTubers can be like the best and the worst people. It's like a real extreme thing. And so I both love and hate YouTubers. But you know what else I both love and hate? You considering subscribing to this channel, because that is something that you can do. Thank you very much for watching this update news video, and I'll see you in the next one, where I think we have to talk about Minecraft's bizarre push for accessibility in ways that I don't think anyone is asking for and that everyone hates. But we'll talk about that tomorrow, because it's an important topic. Accessibility is really, really important, but not in the ways that Mojang seems to be prioritizing. Anyway, thank you, and I'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye.